if you are the nine of clubs, then you are all about the universal knowledge, because the nine is universal. And so, since you deal with the mind as the clubs, you are about universal information, universal knowledge. And so, with this being said, you are warm and you have a friendly personality, and you have a good sense of responsibility and obligations. You keep your promises and you pay your debts. As simple as that. So as a number nine vibration, you is all about fulfillment. And your greatest fulfillment, that I mean, is when you come into your higher self. But you are a venturer. Naturally, you are a venturer. And you are willing to take a chance just out of being curious about life. And you're curious about everything. So you have many interests in life. And so you like extreme activities, extreme sports, extreme some of this, extreme some of that. And you take risks and you gamble. You could gamble. You might not be the type that gamble, but you got a good chance of gambling. And you interested in things like in military type stuff. When we talk about military activities, it could be like boxing, it could be like fighting, it could be like wrestling, it could be things like, it don't even have to be on TV type stuff. I'm talking about like stuff in real life, like, because you're a fighter naturally. And so, that being said, you are all about the welfare of the people. You all about promoting independence, and you know how to not only take control of your life, but help others take control of their life. And so, as another club, you have enormous powers because you deal with communication, you deal with the intellect, you deal with the mind. And so, you have the powers to heal yourselves, not only yourself, but others. Because any illness is usually due to nerves, emotions, and imagination. And you are entirely in control of that aspects. And so, once you realize your ability, it'll be difficult for you to separate yourself from it. So from this perspective, a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, a lawyer, and even a healer, a musician, even working with the sick, you know what I'm saying, will give you some excellent income, because this is what you will excel at or do good at. So the home and family life is very important to you, because you need love and you want to be loved. It, you know what I mean? So because you're highly sensual, yeah, you got a high sex drive, and so you got to meet that right partner who can tap into your emotions, because you're a very emotional person, and you're extremely sensitive, and so you're very intuitive. This is part of your nature. That I mean, and you can easily be hurt in a close relationship, because you're sensitive, just like that. So for you to balance yourself, to be able to handle your high emotional self, you know what I mean? Because you have fears of losing your loved ones. And this may turn into worry, assumption, and also jealousy, because of your highly emotional state, how you're so caring and so loving of your loved ones. You know what I mean? But one thing about you, that I mean, you're all about knowledge, you're sociable, and you're definitely energetic, and you're very passionate, and you find the opposite sex very attractive to you. You know what I mean? And many actors has this card because you're a good performer, entertainer. So the number nine is all about fulfillment. It's all about joy. It's all about completion. It's all about values. It's all about beliefs. Also, it's all about personal powers and early childhood and how you learn from your experiences. So it's all about wisdom. So you are happy and you're carefree. It's part of your nature. And so, as long as you don't get attached to people and things in life, you will do good. And you see the bigger picture, and you feel it, and you feel in tune with the cosmic energy, life force, because it's part of you. You will win. You know what I mean? And so we dealing with the club. We talking about psychology, because You know what I mean? You'll be good at psychology. You'll be good at communication, the message, spreading the message, spreading the news, investigation. It's all a part of you because you can dig into any matter and find the truth and find the answer. You know what I mean? You got the highest vibration level because you're the number 9. You're always open to new ideas. You're open to all the knowledge, and you love education and legal matters. You know what I mean? You be good at that. You be good at writing, literature, all of that. I mean, you're always looking for the truth or seeking the truth. And you strive to know the facts and find details. And you know there's a reason behind anything that happened in life. You know what I mean? You're definitely a deep thinker. And you can feel. You deal with feelings. You deal with emotions. You deal with solving a problem. And you're very active and you're very aggressive. And so your greatest weapon, because you're dealing with the clubs, your greatest weapon in life is your mind. Your intellectual, intuitive mind. And if anybody attack that, they may become your greatest enemy. As simple as that. So you do well in occupation, which provides you opportunity to share your knowledge or your mind powers. You know what I mean? And you also be good in teaching, the law, writing, and counseling. Definitely. Since you're a card of universal knowledge, expanding the consciousness is part of you. You know what I mean? And so you must let go all negative thinking. And so it's all about you letting go all the negative patterns of your mind. You know what I mean? And let go, holding grudges. And this is how you will succeed. And you may reach your highest peak of recognition through your hard work of giving knowledge and sharing knowledge to the world. This is what you're all about. And so this is a card definitely of sexual enjoyment. And so sex is very important to you. And so you got a high sex drive. You're highly sensual with a strong romantic drive. You know what I mean? You got a strong romantic drive. And this may dominate you if you let it. And so balance out your sexual side. You know what I mean? And this is how you win. Don't let it overtake you. And so it's for you to elevate yourself. You know what I mean? Through knowledge. And this is how you reach your greatest accomplishments in life. You're here to pay your debts by giving knowledge to the world. You know what I mean? And so financially, you'll do well and own your own business. And so don't let the pursuit of money spoil your spiritual worth. You know what I mean? Because you already got this interconnection with the universe. Your challenge is honesty and integrity. And you're always involved with people who do not have a lot of honesty and integrity, which could pull you down. So you're here to learn to focus your mind power and to stick to the philosophy that will guide you through your ups and downs. This is all throughout your life. And so when we talk about the issues of relationship, the 9 of clubs is a loving and highly sexual individual. So you actually love romance more than you love marriage because you like the idea of romance, the idea of sex, the idea of love. You're more attracted to the romance and sexual aspects than marriage. So this being said, marriage is seen as more of responsibility and duty than the goal pursuit for it inherits pleasure. I mean, so you're more about the pleasure than anything. And so the love affair is more attractive, is what you're more attracted to. It's not even about the marriage. A lot of 9 of clubs choose to be single. You know what I'm saying? And roam around freely and experience different partners. You know what I'm saying? Because they're very sexual. And the good thing about you, as 9 of club people, you are very devoted to your children. You are destined to have one or more challenging relationships in your life as you grow and you learn about responsibility. So your life is all about learning about relationship, learning about partnership. You know what I mean? All about sharing this knowledge with the world of what you experience and to help people for what you already know, because you got advanced thinking than others, as the nine of clubs. The nine of club women's being more attracted to the diamond suit. You know what I'm saying? Because the diamond suit, they provide them with lots of money. And so for the women, the king of diamonds is who they're most likely to marry at some point in their life. So the six of diamond card is that both the male and the female nine of club are destined to be with the six of diamond. And so the nine of club has high love ideals and can be romantic to the screen. So their fantasies and their dreams could come crashing against the rocks of reality, and they could suffer from the results. And so for them to be more realistic, I mean, these type of people will mess with people just because they like the idea of being romantic or the idea of love. And so the nine of clubs most likely will end up with the diamonds of spade men. And so the diamond men usually have something to give them. You know what I mean? So the nine of club male has close ties and a lot of attraction for the heart women of the heart suit. And so with this being said, the nine of club represents love, marriage, and sensual pleasures and high expressions. That means it represents the selfless and universal aspects of life when dealing with the mind, communication, you know what I mean, and dealing with love. And so they're highly sensual. They love sexual enjoyment and sexual pleasure. And some of the sexiest people is born under this card, and actors. And so this being said, they're all about the sexual fulfillment and involvement. So this is very important to them and being romantic. And so if you be kind, nice to them, and you're the ideal partner, this will succeed. But they also could want to be freely because they could change their thoughts and get bored and want to be with another partner if they don't feel that connection. Most people who get involved with the nine of clubs people will tell you this is some of the best sex they ever had. You know what I mean? So with this being said, your second card or planetary ruling card, which is your second card that you should look into other than the nine of clubs, because the nine of clubs is your sun card, your main identity, is what you should strive for. You got other cards too, but the planetary ruler card is your second most important card. That I mean, you know, you got other cards, but these the two cards that basically with anybody who reading you will look at first, because they give a lot of detail, a lot of information. And so your planetary ruler card, if you were born on January 31st, you're the Aquarius, you're the four of clubs. February 29th, the Pisces, you're the two of diamond. March the 27th, the Aries, you're the king of hearts. April the 25th, the Taurus, you're the two of hearts. May the 23rd, the Gemini, you're the nine of spades. June the 21st, the Gemini, you're nine of spades. July the 19th, you're Jack of hearts. You're Jack of hearts. And August the 17th, the Leo, you're a nine of clubs. You got the same card, which means you don't have no other card other than the nine of clubs. You have other minor cards, which other planetary card, which is minor, but your main card is the nine of club by itself. And September the 15th, the Virgo, yours the nine of spades. October the 13th, the Libra, you the two of hearts. And November the 11th, the Scorpio, you the king of hearts and the jack of spades. And December the 9th, the Sagittarius, you the king of diamonds. And now I done read you your second cards. Look it up on audio, through video, or read about it somewhere on the internet. And get this information about your card. And as I can't let break you this light, it gets no realer than this. Ashe.